Hello, me again. I thought I'd do another vlog because I enjoy doing them. Hopefully you enjoy watching them. So yeah, I'm down at Cold Asphalt. I come out about midday today. I had some stuff to do indoors, a bit of housework and stuff. I'll come out. Now, a friend of mine that I've been sort of teaching a little bit of photography. He's just getting into photography. So I've been trying to show him a few settings and bits and pieces and some like wildlife as well. Now he's Sony, but I'm Canon. It's a little bit different, but practical side more or less the same, innit? ISO settings and exposure settings and that sort of thing. It's pretty much the same with any camera really, isn't it? But yeah, he was over here yesterday and he texted me this morning because he's been looking at barn owls. I said, you need to go out more often. The more you go out, the more you're going to see. So we come over here 4 evenings on the trot. Last night, he got a shot of a barn owl. I'll put that up in this vlog for you to look at. It's a really nice shot. Bearing in mind, he's only just got into his wildlife photography. He's a young fella. He's married. So I met him a couple of times. Yeah, I've just been trying to show him different places, different sites, different camera settings and stuff. And he said yesterday he had 3 kestrels up on a campsite. So it must be male and a female and a juvenile. So I'm going to go up there, head up to that location now, see if I can get eyes on them. Yeah, oh, hang on. I think it's the Thames barge race today because there's a massive barge going up river with the sails up. I'll try to get some shots of that in a minute. Yeah, I do like the old Thames barges. Yeah, so let's go and see what else we can see as well. Hopefully I'll get eyes on the kestrel, get some nice shots. See you in a minute. It's very humid today. And I did forecast that wet stuff for most of the day. There's a few dark clouds up there. Right, worry about a bit of rain. What's the worst can happen? Just get wet. As long as it don't rain for like an hour or so, get absolutely drenched. But yeah, it's really humid up on the sea wall. The Thames barge is over there. Because there's not a lot, it looks like it's stationary. It's not anchored up actually. It looks like it's anchored up because it's not moving. Let me just zoom in a bit, I'll show you. Yeah, there it is there. It's moving very, very slowly because there's no wind. I don't know if the 10 barges have got engines actually. I think they might have one engine to get them out of trouble. Yeah, I'll try and get some shots of that. It's got a massive sail on it. Right, just down there on that fence post, there's a pair of, oh God, there's a pair of, see how my brain's going. No, it's completely gone. No, I forgot what they're called now. Hang on a sec. That's it, right, okay, there's a pair of stone chat. And I think there's a juvenile, so I've just seen, it looks like one of the adults is feeding the juvenile. But there's also a white throat there as well. I've got some shots, they're quite a way off, but I'll have a look when I get home. And I'll post them up anyway. I might have to crop them in a little bit, so they might not look great photos. But I mean, the lights, it's a bit dull light to be honest. A bit grey, so I've had to up my ISO a little bit. So yeah, that's a good start. Juvenile stone chats and 2 adults. I've just seen some lovely goldfinch. There's still quite a lot of white throats around along here. I say, just getting into that sort of changeover sort of period, and everything's slowing down, everything's brought up their broods, birds. Everything starts slowing down a little bit. I mean, you still might get your juvenile bird, like really wobblers or white throats or whatever. Actually, some white throats in here. There's a white throat just over there. So yeah, it's getting really overcast, grey now. So hopefully we won't get any of that wet stuff, but get a little bit, I don't mind. There's another white throat there. Yeah, it's very dry, very still as well. There's no wind whatsoever. Right, so I'm just up by the campsite. It's not very good news about campsite. I mean, my mate Vince runs this. It's been in his family for so I think it's 2 or 3 generations. Anyway, Highways England want this land. They want to take it from Vince. It's all to do with this new road they want to put in. Anyway, this campsite is completely self-sufficient, and Vince has turned this place into from a normal field into a nature. It's basically a campsite, nature reserve. He's got cardinal bees on there. He's got rare grasses. Got barn elms. We've got kestrels. All manner of different wildflowers. Dragonfly. Oh, there's a kestrel just over there. Yeah, Highways England want this land. They want to take it from him. I just want to dump their rubbish in there, or whatever they're going to do. Vince is gutted, but obviously Vince doesn't want to give the land up. So yeah, go over to the website, Thamesview campsite, and you can hear your views on there, especially if you've stayed on the campsite before as well. It would do Vince a big help. I mean, we could get a petition signed up and running, which I don't know if he has already. Yeah, but if you go on the campsite website, and you'll probably see all the information on there that you need to know about what Highways England want to do. Failing that, go over to my friend's YouTube channel, JP Lamoureux. He done a vlog over here last week explaining exactly what's going on. So go over to JP Lamoureux, give him a follow, and you'll see. JP done a vlog with Vince a few days ago, all about what's going on with this campsite. It's an eco campsite. It's not just that. It's brought business to local shops. Oh, there's a little egret down there. Yeah, it's basically put this area on the map. So it's a great place to stay. It's completely eco. There's no electric on there. You've got running water, hot water, and there's also toilets. But yeah, like I say, it's completely eco. And for every person that books, Vince will plant a tree. And he's planted so many trees over the last couple of years. It's I think it might be a few thousand trees that he's planted. So yeah, like I say, pop over to JP Lamoureux. I'll put a link up actually in this vlog for you to look at. Yeah, so it's JP Lamoureux. Just click on his YouTube channel. It might be the second video that is uploaded in the last few days, and all the information is on there for you to look at. Oh, skylights are still singing away. Got one up there somewhere. Look at those clouds. That's not looking clever, is it? Oh well. I was planning to do an afternoon session up there. I was going to hang about till a bit later this evening. If I can get eyes on a special bird like a barn owl. So I've already seen the kestrel, but the light isn't great, to be honest. My camera's not great in this low light. But it is what it is, isn't it? I'm going to go up to the scrape anyway. See what's on the scrape. That Thames barge, that hasn't moved far at all. So there's no wind and they're under sail. Deep Pebble sounds a bit quiet. You can normally hear the cranes working from here. Like I say, there's no wind. Everything's completely still. That's why it's so humid, I think. Anyway, I've got plenty of suntan cream on because I'm getting burnt. Even though it's cloudy, you can still get burnt, or heat stroke or whatever. So I'll coat myself in cream, suntan cream. Up by the scrape, the water levels are down, they're down quite low actually. Not surprised, to be honest. But at least there's still water in there, they haven't dried out completely. Let's go sit over there, see what we can get eyes on. There's still a few rebobblers in these rebeds. And we've got black-tailed godwits over there as well. That's nice to see. Now I've got an idiot on a motorbike as well. He's going to come tearing around here in a minute. Look. Oh, it must be electric because I can't hear the engine. Even so. No. There you go. Look. No, not electric. It's got the engine on it. This just spoils the atmosphere down there. Idiot. Yeah, here we go. Look, tearing down the path. I hate them. Go somewhere else. You head. That's my rant of the day over anyway. There you go. Anyway, I'm going to try and get some shots of this black-tailed godwit. No, I think they've already spotted me. They've all gone up. Over there. There's a few goldfinch about as well. There's still a few black-tailed godwit down there actually. The thing is, there's no cover here at all. You got these bushes, but let's try and zoom in and show you that. Yeah, they're black-tailed godwit, and there's a couple of black-headed coals here as well. Got all them black-tailed godwit are left apart from one, which is just down there. I've got some shots. I'll put those up in the gallery later. So it's only going to be a short vlog, I think. Not as long as the other one I done yesterday at Rye Meads and Amwell. But that was a good day yesterday. Campsite's just over there. There's a scrape. There's a few little egrets out there. The water levels are really low, and I've just spotted a pair of swans as well. Actually, I don't know if they've got cygnets. I'm going to have a look in a minute. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, I've just looked at one of the swans on my camera, and it looks like it's on a nest, which is above the waterline, so that must obviously, that nest is being built as the water level was coming down. It's been left high and dry. It hasn't moved for about 10 minutes. I'm gathering it's on a nest. There is a pair of swans down there, so maybe a late brood. Never know, dear. Well, that's the only thing I can think of anyway. So, actually thinking about it, I think swans more or less breed all year round. I could be wrong, but that's the only thing I can think of. So yeah, it hasn't moved for about 10 minutes, so it does look like it's on a nest. Ooh, I thought I had some thunder then. Distant. Is that thunder? Sounds like it. Anyway, I'm going to go back up to the seawall now. I'm not going to walk so far because I want to get back around near the campsite. I'm going to spend a bit of time down there, see if I can get eyes on the kestrels. There was a juvenile yesterday. The last few days it's been free. So that tells me there's 2 adults and 1 juvenile. There's a view of the Thames. I can hear a corn bunting up there. The wind's just starting to freshen a little bit. Yeah, can you hear that corn bunting? Let's try to get a bit closer. Yeah, you hear that? Hopefully my phone picks it up. You can normally get quite close to corn buntings. I want to keep recording in case I hear it again. It's just along here somewhere. No, it's gone quiet. We moved somewhere else. You've got these little inland water sections as well. When this floods up, when it's the big tides, there's a big tide later on. I think it's about 6.4 metre. High tide's about, I think it's about 5 o'clock. So these will probably fill up again, but they're completely dry at the moment. So this is the salt marsh over at Coldhouse. Yeah, they're completely bone dry. Obviously you need the big tides to fill them up. I think it's about 5 o'clock. I might have got that wrong actually. Because that tide should be on the turn soon. Because it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. 1:30 in the afternoon. So that tide should be on the turn soon. I can normally tell by the buoys where they're facing. If they're tilting over a certain direction, that tells you what the state of the tide is. I'm a pretty easygoing bloke, to be honest, right? This is another rant of the day. 2 cyclists coming tearing down now. Oh, I wish they'd cut these bushes back and all this. I said, sorry? I said, mate, what do you expect this time of year? Oh yeah, preservation and all that sort of stuff, mate. Yeah, is it? What a knob. Don't like it. I can get cycling on that side of the fucking wall, you knobhead. Wish I cut those fucking bushes back. Dickhead. My rant of the day. Second rant of the day over. I've just got eyes on a marsh harrier. Right over in the distance. Too far away for shots, but still nice to see. We do get them here quite regularly actually, marsh harriers. We get the occasional hen harrier turn up as well. Sort of autumn, winter time, which is nice to see. Get cuckoos. Well, I think the cuckoos are probably gone now. There's only been about 2 this year. That was being seen up here quite regular as well, up and down the seawall. Oh, I've come down onto the campsite now. Show you around. I've noticed the kestrel's been hunting over here quite regular. There was 3 the other day. I think one was a juvenile. One of the kestrel just landed on one of those benches over there. So yeah, I'm going to have a wander around first, and I'm going to sit up one of these benches for a while, see if I can get some shots of the kestrel for her. So you've got lovely grassland over here, which obviously is a great habitat for bloody flies. Great habitat for sort of barn owls and kestrels as well, and horseflies, because I've been badgered by a horsefly around my head. Yeah, this is used for dog walking as well. So if you're over on the campsite, you bring your dog, you've got somewhere to walk him. So this site's been recognised by the what are they called? One of the associations anyway. Can't think what they're called now. Also got water vole on site as well. Oh, these bloody horseflies. You get sick of horseflies. I've been bitten so many times in the last few days. Oh, there's a kestrel up in the tree up there. let's have a wander around anyway. So I think I said before, he's got running water. You've got a little place where you can sort of do a barbecue. He's got this little football pitch for the kids. So there's toilets for your black waste. There's no electrical hookup, so it's completely off grid. So I'm just going to walk through here. I think there's another path going through here. You've got some nice wildflowers over there actually. Yeah, there's watervole on site as well. Got 2 beehives as well. So they don't look very active at the moment, but they should be. They should be active. There's a little warning sign there that do not enter. Honeybees sting to defend their hives, which I know that anyway. So don't pass this point. Just spotted the kestrel. It's just on the ground, just round this corner. Try and get some shots for you. Try and work out if this is a juvenile or an adult. I think it might be an adult. Just up in that tree there. He's got a few bell tents here. There's one over that side. There's one just behind that toilet block. You've got this lovely meadow area as well. Wildflower meadow area. Just remembered it was Natural England that came over here and done a survey. All the wildflower meadows. They've also got cardinal bees, which are ground nesting bees over here as well. There's a nice post up there for the kestrel. I think that's where it was a minute ago. I disturbed it, but it got eyes on me and flew away. But I want to go and sit up in a bit. I'm going to have a wander around first. And I want to go and sit on one of the benches. So this is where the watervoles were, but I think it's pretty much dried out now. Yeah, it's dried out. That's a shame. You've got a horse paddock over there at Farmer's Field. I'll take you up to the, there's a lot of visitors sort of block there. I'll take you there. I'll give you some more information about the site. So you've got these wildflowers here. These are great for goldfinch. They like feeding on the seeds. There's a few meadow brown in there as well. I'll just take you up to the information bit. Got these horse paddocks. There's a few horses out there. Obviously they belong to the farmer. I think this is a sort of information sort of bit. Let's have a look. Thamesview-Camping, plant a tree for every member, which is fantastic. But campsite rules, they're all written down there, but you'll find them on the website anyway. Washing facilities. So it's all off grid. It's pretty clever what he's done over actually. Look, it's all running water. Hello. That's a winter shower. Keep it green, keep it clean. So there's 24-hour recording as well, surveillance sort of cameras, security cameras. So you're pretty safe over here. yeah, it's good. It's a nice site. There's a shower block, which is completely self-sufficient. Just in there, nice and clean. Right, I'm going to go back over this side now. I'll find somewhere to sit for a bit and try and get some kestrel images for you. There's where you're recycling. Then you've got glass, plastic, metals. I'm not sure what the red one's for, the black one's for. But yeah, that's your recycling. Normally this is good for sand martins. You do get good numbers of sand martins over here every year. And of course you've got Cold Asphalt, which is just up the road. There's a nice pub there. I think they do a nice bit of pub grub. Obviously you've got East Tilbury, there's a few shops down there, the supermarket. You've got the Georgian Dragon down in Linford. So yeah, there's enough amenities to keep you going for a few days. And obviously if you bring your own stuff with you, because you're camping. But yeah, it's a lovely site. It would be a shame to see it go, to be honest. So there's your bell tents. I think he's got three over here now. So camper vans are more than welcome. You can camp out in your tent for a few days. Stations, East Tilbury Railway Station. I suppose it's about 20 minute walk from the site. There's one of the bell tents. Another one there, another one behind there. These are the toilet blocks as well. I'll just show you one of these toilet blocks inside. So these are completely off grid. So this one, your toilet block, I'm not sure there's no one in there. There you go. All you need when you go camping. And there's quite a few of these blocks. So obviously I think they emptied the grey waste out, I think. I don't know if there's silos underneath these. So how many you got? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's about 5 of these. 5 toilet blocks. This is one of the pitches. You've got these tractor tyres here that you can do a barbecue. Make sure you put your fire out when you're finished. So yeah, I'm going to sit up in here for a while now. I've just seen the caster over there actually. So I'm going to sit on this bench for a while. I can see all around me. I can see the barn owl box as well. So yeah, give it a little while there. See if I can get some kizzy shots for you. I've just spotted the kestrel. It come across this meadow quite low. And it went in up in that tree line over there. But yeah, I'm sat in one of the pitches now. It's like a round pitch. It's well maintained. So I know Vince added a couple of more pitches a while ago. And he put like a naming sort of competition thing on his website. So I said, why don't you call it the Kestrel pitch? And he did, which I was quite proud of. Yeah, I don't know what pitch it was. It's one of these. So there is quite a few pitches. I'm not entirely sure how many pitches there are, but there are quite a few. Yeah, it's just nice sitting out here in this wild meadow. You can see it all around me, look. And some people it just looks like long grass, but well, yeah, it is long grass, but you got mixed in with that is wild, all different kinds of wild flowers, like I showed you over there a little while ago. So yeah, I'm going to sit here for a while now. So if you ever do decide to come camping over here, obviously you book on the website, and you're given all the irrelevant information. So if you're new to the area, we're right on top of the seawall. So you've got the seawall just through the gate. You'll be given the code for the gate. You can walk for miles. It's the Thames pathway. So when you come out of the campsite, if you're going towards sort of DP World, you'll see that. Eventually that will take you to Essex Wildlife Thameside Nature Reserve, which is a great place. It's a fair walk from here, but it can be done in a couple of hours. There's a nice cafe over there. You've got nice views of the River Thames as well over there. You can actually go up onto the roof. It's like a spiral, it's not a staircase, it's just a slight incline. So it's good for wheelchairs as well. You turn right, you'll see the radar tower, and look over the river, you'll see Gravesend. That's on the Kent side. And you can walk up to Tilbury Fort, which is maybe a 45-minute walk. I mean, Thameside Nature Reserve from here is a good sort of hour and a half, maybe hour. It's a good day out. So there's plenty to do, there's plenty to see, especially wildlife all year round. You've got the scrape over there, that's on the sea wall. Have a look at the sea wall. So if you're into birding, into nature, in photography, this is an ideal place. So that's why I'm sat here now, because I want to try to get some shots of the kestrel like I did last year. We had the juvenile over here last year. I mean, I had the juvenile kestrel land on the bench next to me, so you can imagine that was brilliant. So yeah, it's definitely, there's a good woodpecker over there. It's a great place for nature. And just a day out, if you're coming, you could be coming down from London. I mean, the A13's only over that way, a few miles away, and the M25. So yeah, it's definitely worth a visit. I highly recommend it. Right, so I'm getting a bit of action there. I've just seen 3 kestrels. There's one over in a tree over there, there's one up there, and there's one on a post just over the back there. So there is 3. I wonder if one's a juvenile. One's flying. There's one over there. Oh, if he's catching, I think they're probably catching dragonfly. There's another one on that on the tree, just above the box, spinal box. And there's one here as well, look, flying across there. Probably too far away from my camera, from my phone. Where's he going? I'm watching him. He's on he's in the farmer's field. Yeah, I reckon they're probably catching dragonfly on the wing, which kestrels are really good at doing. The kestrels are still quite active. I just went for a walk a minute ago because I need to go to the toilet. As I'm walking around, one landed on a bench just over there. The light isn't the best, to be honest, but I'll have to do a bit of work on the images. Now, I've just been looking up kestrel facts, and if I remember rightly, the top speed of a kestrel in flight, just a dead flight, is about 39 to 40 miles an hour. In a dive, they're a lot quicker. It's around 60 miles an hour, which is pretty fast. I mean, not as fast as a peregrine falcon. They've been recorded at, what, 200 miles an hour? And it's called a stoop, from a height where they dive down on their prey, which is called a stoop. Kestrels don't do that. But yeah, it's been great watching them. There's definitely 3, so like I said before, I'm guessing 2 adults and there's a juvenile. But I'm hanging it out over here. I've just felt a little bit of that wet stuff, so, and it's cloudy, so my shots are quite grainy, even though I've got my ISO sort of quite high. Got my exposure up a little bit, but my camera is rubbish in this low light. It looks bright, but look at that sky, that's just grey and horrible. But it's very, very humid indeed. So, but I'm sticking it out for a bit longer. So there you go. See you in a bit. Both, there's a pair of kestrels up there just hovering. They tend to like it in that woody area. I'm wondering if that's where the nest site is somewhere. I wonder if they got the barn owl, if they was in the barn owl box, but then there's been a barn owl seen in the barn owl box, so there was a barn owl out here last night, because like I say, beginning of my vlog, I'll put that picture up later actually. Someone I've been sort of helping a little bit with camera settings, of just getting into wildlife photography, so I've been helping him out a little bit. Right, I'm going to call it a day now, because it's getting greyer and greyer. Those clouds are getting darker and darker. I don't want to get wet. So yeah, I'll put this vlog out later. So it's mainly to do with the campsite. So yeah, like I say, if you go over to Thamesview website, you can read all the information about the highway people and what they want to do. They basically want to do a land grab. They want the land. So, but yeah, if you go over to the Finch's website, you'll see all the information on there. Or failing that, go over to JP Lamoureux's YouTube channel, where he done a vlog over there a few days ago, and he will explain a lot of what's going on over there as well. So I'm going to put oh, there's a red kite. Red kite. Yeah, I'm going to put a video up as well, so, or a vlog. So yeah, is that a kite? Oh no, it's a buzzard, common buzzard. Anyway, stay safe, stay sane, keep enjoying the wonders of nature where you are. I'll see you soon. Bye.